The Chicago Bears are reportedly on the verge of finalizing a new contract extension with veteran offensive guard Joe Thuney, one of the most reliable and decorated linemen in recent NFL memory. After a successful offseason that saw the Bears aggressively add talent through the draft and free agency, General Manager Ryan Poles is turning his attention to internal priorities, and Thuney is at the top of that list. Thuney, a four-time Pro Bowler and three-time All-Pro, was acquired by the Bears via trade for a fourth-round pick, a deal widely considered a steal. He brings immediate credibility to the offensive line, both in performance and mentorship. According to multiple reports, including one from a well-followed former NFL insider, the Bears are close to locking him down on a 2-year extension that would keep him in Chicago through the 2027 season. At 33 years old, Thuney remains one of the most dependable players in the league. Since entering the NFL, he has appeared in 146 games and missed just 2. Last season alone, he played 1,115 snaps, gave up 0 sacks, and allowed only 19 hurries, a testament to his skill and conditioning, even as he moves into the latter part of his career. Before the draft, Poles made it clear that extending Thuney was a major priority. "I have a great relationship with Joe, as well as his agent, Mike McCartney," Poles said. "We'll have conversations and see what makes sense for both sides." That relationship seems to have paid off, as both parties appear motivated to reach a deal soon. From a financial standpoint, the Bears are in good shape to make this happen. The team currently has just over $10.5 million in cap space and a total cap liability of roughly $300 million. While that might seem tight, the extension is expected to be cap-friendly in the short term, with most of the financial impact kicking in during the 2026 and 2027 seasons. Thuney's current deal includes a $15.5 million base salary, a $500,000 workout bonus, and a total cap hit of $16 million for 2025. The proposed extension would add 2 more years at a total value of $33 million, including $20 million guaranteed and a $1 million bonus structure. Given his production and reliability, that price point is considered more than fair, even with age being a factor. While fans and analysts often focus on box scores and Pro Bowl nods, Joe Thuney's true value to the Bears goes deeper than accolades. His presence on the offensive line could be pivotal in the development of rookie quarterback Caleb Williams. As a protector of both Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes during Super Bowl winning campaigns, Thuney has learned firsthand what it takes to support elite quarterback play. Bringing that experience to a young, rebuilding offense in Chicago is a game changer. He doesn't just block defenders. He reads blitzes, adjusts protection schemes, and helps younger players understand the nuances of pro-level trench warfare. Players like Josh Newman, a recent acquisition out of Michigan State, are expected to benefit immensely from Thuney's leadership. And then there's durability. In the past 2 seasons, Thuney has played in every regular season game, 17 straight each year, and anchored an offensive line that twice helped the Chiefs make deep playoff runs, including a Super Bowl appearance. His 2023 Pro Football Focus PFF grade of 79.9 ranked 12th among all NFL guards, and he allowed 0 sacks in over 100 snaps. That kind of consistency is rare and extremely valuable, especially on a team looking to stabilize its offense. From a technical standpoint, Thuney is elite. At 6'5" and 304 pounds, with excellent arm length, 32.14 inches, and solid mobility, clocking a 4.95 40-yard dash in his combine years ago, he remains agile enough to pull in zone-blocking schemes and dominate in power runs. Whether it's protecting a young passer or opening lanes for the ground game, Thuney's blend of technique, athleticism, and football IQ puts him among the best in the business. While some fans may question the wisdom of giving a multi-year deal to a lineman over 30, there's reason for optimism. Thuney hasn't shown signs of physical decline. In fact, his past 2 seasons have been arguably his best. With back-to-back 1,000-plus snap seasons and improving PFF grades, he appears more than capable of holding down the left guard position for another 2 to 3 years. Poles and the Bears front office seem to be betting on that. The expected extension would give Thuney 3 more years in Chicago, 1 remaining on his current deal and 2 on the new contract, which should give the Bears enough time to fully retool the offensive line around a developing franchise quarterback. While Thuney's extension appears to be moving forward with little resistance, the case of Jaquan Brisker is much more complicated. The hard-hitting safety, a former second-round pick and one of Poles' first selections as general manager, is entering the final year of his rookie contract. On paper, he looks like a strong candidate for a second deal, but injuries, particularly a history of concussions, may force the Bears to take a more cautious approach. Brisker has played in 35 games over 3 seasons, tallying 249 tackles, 13 pass deflections, 3 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. When healthy, he's a difference maker in the secondary. He allowed just a 65.5 passer rating in 2024. Impressive even in a shortened season. The problem is availability. Brisker missed 12 games last year due to a severe concussion and has suffered multiple head injuries throughout his college and NFL career. In 2022, he played through 1 concussion and missed time due to a fractured thumb. In 2023, he suffered another concussion, missing 2 games. And then came the 2024 season, where a third known concussion sidelined him for the bulk of the campaign. Concussions are tricky. Unlike soft tissue injuries, which can usually be rehabbed to full strength, head injuries carry long-term risks that extend well beyond football. That's what makes Brisker's situation particularly sensitive. While he has reportedly been cleared to play in 2025, the risk of another concussion and the potential consequences loom large. Financially, Brisker is set to earn a base salary of $3.24 million this year, with a cap hit just over $4.38 million. It's a reasonable cost for a starting safety. But the big question is, should the Bears extend him? Some believe the team should push for a short-term deal, perhaps a 2-year contract, with limited guarantees. That would provide stability while protecting the team financially if Brisker's health deteriorates. Others argue that the Bears should prioritize the player's well-being over any potential contract and even subtly encourage early retirement if further risks arise. From a purely football standpoint, Brisker is worth the investment. But when considering his health, particularly a series of head injuries at a young age, the situation becomes murky. It's not just about roster management, it's about doing right by the player. If another concussion were to occur in 2025, the question may not be about contract extensions, but rather about long-term health and life after football. Ultimately, the decision will rest on medical evaluations, Brisker's own perspective, and how the Bears value his future role on the team. One thing is clear. It won't be a straightforward negotiation. As the Bears work to finalize a contract extension for Joe Thuney, the move signals Chicago's intent to protect its future quarterback and build a cohesive, experienced offensive line. Thuney brings stability, leadership, and elite performance at a position the Bears have long struggled to solidify. In contrast, the situation surrounding Jaquan Brisker presents a more complex challenge. While he's clearly talented and highly regarded within the organization, his injury history casts a long shadow over his long-term future. For Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears, the 2025 offseason isn't just about adding talent. It's about making smart, sustainable decisions. Extending Thuney might be the easy part. Figuring out Brisker's future? That's a lot harder.